Yes. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 10 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು PUC1 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಇಂದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಗಳನ್ನು ಏಕಾಗ್ರಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದ ಶಾಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಗಿಸುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಕಲಿತ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಕುಲದೇವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ. Take deep breaths. Yes, good evening, my dear PUC1 students. In the last class, we were studying in the chapter, started studying some basic concepts in chemistry. Some basic concepts in chemistry. Very important chapter as far as calculation concepts in chemistry, both the 11th and 12th standard. These basic things you carefully remember. Right. In that first topic we are discussing, that is the measurement of matter. Measurement of matter. Then we will see laws of chemical combination, measurement of matter, and mathematical aspects of it. Uncertainty in measurement. We are discussing uncertainty in measurement. Uncertainty in measurement. Okay. See. In this, generally, while measuring in the laboratory, you are doing measurement in the laboratory by using vernier calipers, screw gauge, and burette, pipette, all the equipments. When you measure, so because of one is the condition of the apparatus or defects in the apparatus, defects in the measuring instrument, in the measuring instrument, one cause for uncertainty, and skills, defects in the skills of the person who is doing the measurement. So that you want to measure the length, right? So length of a particular hall, if you take it randomly, so if the measurement is wrong, then you will get uncertainty, right? In order to eliminate this uncertainty in the measurement, some things are introduced in it. So one is that scientific notation. In the last class we were studying about scientific notation. Today we will see scientific notation. Second one is significant figures. What are significant figures? Significant figures and rounding off of number of times you need for calculation, rounding off a number. Some rules are there for the rounding off of a number to get approximate value, estimate the value. Third one is dimensional analysis. This is nothing but dimensional analysis. This is very, very important. It involves conversion of one unit to another unit. Conversion of units. Conversion of units is studied in dimensional analysis. So number of times while solving problems in chemistry as well as in mathematics, physics, okay, you need to know this conversion of units, particularly when you get numerical problems, right? So we'll see one by one. Already we studied scientific notation. How a scientific notation is represented, we discussed. Scientific notation. Generally, we represent, open your notebook and pen and don't consider it, see it as watch like a video. Take a pen and paper. Learn it as if you learn in a classroom. So capital N into, we studied in the last class, that is a 10 raised to N, where N lies between 1 and 10. Means N will be, this particular N will be greater than 1, less than 10. Greater than 1 and less than 10. Then this N power will be either positive or negative. For bigger units, it will be positive. For smaller units, it will be negative. And the prefix is used when 10 to the power goes on changing. Corrective. 10 to the power goes on changing, you will get the positive or negative value. Okay, fine. We learned this thing already in the previous class. That is how the addition should be done, how the subtraction should be done, how the multiplication should be done, as well as how the division should be done. So division of numbers can also be done using the same rule like you use for multiplication. Clearer? Now let us move on to the second topic before we see some questions. Second one is significant figures. I think you noted these things. I will start here. Significant figures. What are significant figures? It is very, very important in uncertainty. Okay. There are some rules to decide significant figures. Those rules we will try to understand one by one. What is significant figure? Significant figure. I will just take one example, then we'll write the definition. Significant figures. Right? So what are significant figures? Suppose that I write a number. Right? 1.525. Observe. Whenever there is it is a decimal number, suppose that you measure it, mass of a substance has 1.525 gram in a physical balance. In that total number of digits, right? All the first rule tells that rule 1 means the number of digits, number of figures which are obtained by certainty plus the number of digits with uncertainty is called as the meaningful digits. The definition of significant figures is the meaningful digits. Meaningful digits. The meaningful digits. The meaningful digits which are measured with the meaningful digits which are known with certainty, which are known with certainty, which are known with certainty, known with certainty, certainty plus the figures or digits, the digits which are uncertain, both of them together we call it as a significant figure. Right? So what are these? You cannot understand just by looking at this definition. Plus the digits which are uncertain. Means what? Whenever you measure a particular physical quantity, this uncertainty will be last digit, either add 1 or plus 1. You have to take here. So that I take here. Right? The first rule of deciding significant figures. The first rule tells you that all non-zero digits in a number, all non-zero digits in a number are significant. So that I take the example here. Suppose I take 9.15 is a measurement of a physical quantity, say mass. So total number of digits in it are 1, 2, 3, including decimal point, right? 9.15. Total number of significant figures are 3. Right? Of these 3, look at here, 9 and 1 are significant. Two are measured with certainty, and uncertain is a 5 plus 1. 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Therefore, number of significant figures in it are 3. That is what is the definition. The meaningful digits which are known with certainty plus the digits which are uncertain together is called as a significant figures. 9.15 non-zero digits are 3. Of them 9 and 1, 9.1 is certain and this last 5 is uncertain. Totally 2 plus 1 becomes 3. There are 3 significant figures in it. If you take 3.157, now you tell me total number of significant figures are 1, 2, 3, 4. Non-zero significant figures are 4. Okay. Of them 3, 1, 5 are known with certainty. Last one digit is uncertain. So therefore total number of certainty digits with certainty is 3 plus uncertainty is 1. Last digit will be 1 uncertain. Therefore total number of significant figures in it will be 4. So that I take the example of 1.525. We wrote here 1.525 grams if you measure. So the total number of significant figures are how many? Non-zero. All non-zero digits are significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome. Tipana. Hi. So my name is Sivraj Desai, sir. I am 27 years, more than 27 years I am teaching from 8th to 12th standard. Okay, you can join my WhatsApp group. So in the poster of Lokji channel, I have kept the PUC2 or PUC1 link in the videos. Below the videos, if you search, I have given in the description box PUC1 WhatsApp group. There you click, you can join my WhatsApp group so that you can get updates, assignments, tests. It is a total course package. Whole year it will run. Please join it. Myself is Desai sir. Save my number as Desai sir, Lokji channel, and my phone number also you can note down 9731571044. Those who are coming new, you can save my number so that you will get updates. And below the videos of this timing will be between 6:30. PUC1 timing will be between 6:30 to 7:30 daily. Okay, Monday to Friday. Okay, Saturday times will be fixed later. Right now I am taking 5 days week. Throughout year it will run. Okay, you can join every day in the live stream and ask your doubts also. Good evening, Varun. Okay, Varun. This is for PUC1 science. If you are PUC1 science student, you can. This is a PUC1 science student between time 6:30 p.m. to 2:30, that is 7:30 p.m. You can tell your place, you can send in the WhatsApp group, join the WhatsApp group given in the videos of this time. Time will be kept wherever 6:30 to 7:30 is placed in the video, that will be of PUC1. Okay, so in my previous videos also you can watch, right? Even bridge course I have done in detail since 1 month. Available, all videos are available there in the live stream. You go to Lokji channel live. In that my all videos are available. You can watch the previous videos wherever you have got doubts. Okay, now there are 1.525. How many digits are there? Total number of significant figures are 4. Of them, first 3, 152 are certain. Last one digit will be uncertain, right? Total number of significant figures in it will be 4. So this is the first rule in the significant figures. Second rule is that zeros to the right of the decimals are significant. Zeros to the right side of the decimal, right side of the decimal are significant. This is very interesting property. Remember, you may be asked in multiple choice questions, are significant. Suppose that I take 6.0. Observe here. What is the total number of significant figures here? Now, after decimal point, if you put 1 0, it will have two significant figures. If I write 6.00, see an interesting thing. So, the number of significant figures will be, these should be considered as 1, 2, 3. Significant figures are 3. What the property is telling you. Ready? Zeros to the right of the decimal points are significant. This is the second property, or even you can take right 7.230. What is the total number of significant figures? Total number of significant figures are how many? 4. 4. Of them, 3 are certain, plus 1 is uncertain. 3 plus 1 becomes 4. Therefore, number of significant figures in 7.230 are 4. You will be asked to learn what is significant figures, which can be measured with certainty, which cannot be measured with the certainty. That is the second rule. You have to remember. They are very important in numericals, addition, subtraction, multiplication. You will come across in physics and mathematics. You have to remember them. Zeros to the left of the, zeros to the, very important, zeros to the left of first non-zero digit. First non-zero digit are insignificant, or not significant. Insignificant. What is the meaning of it? We'll try to understand by taking examples. See the example. If I write 0.07, observe here. If there are zeros even in the whole number place and decimal part, first non-zero digit is 1. Therefore, it is a significant figures are taken as 1. Look at here. Because zeros to the left of the first non-zero digit. Which is the first non-zero digit in 0.07? First non-zero digit. Good evening, all of you. Right? You just comment there. I'll be watching after discussing a point. Right? While discussing, even you can join my WhatsApp group. There also you can send your doubts. See, first non-zero digit is 7. Therefore, number of significant figures are 1 only. Next, if I write 0.008, means so there are these 3 zeros are there. The first non-zero digit is 8. Therefore, its a significant figure is also 1 only. To try to understand it, right? So, in order to avoid this particular thing, scientific notation is used. So, what to write? Now 0.0081, or suppose that you have 0.0000813. If I give you, how many significant figures are there? In order to measure the significant figures in it, so the first non-zero digit is 813. Now, the number of significant figures are 3 in this case, right? So, in order to avoid this ambiguity, you can express this in the form of the scientific notation. How to express 0.07 in scientific notation? Then you will be clear. You will clearly understand. You can clearly understand. Okay. See, significant figures. Now, how do you write this one as? How the scientific notation is n into 10 raised to n, where n lies between 1 to 10, where n lies between 1 to 10. Now, in such cases, whenever you get negative powers to the base 10, now you have to shift the decimal point from up to what? 2 decimal places right. Whenever you shift right, I taught you in the previous session only, it can be written as 7 into, right, or 7.0 into 10 raised to, you can observe, 10 raised to s minus 2. See, if you shift to the right, then you have to write what? 10 to the power you have to subtract. Right shift, subtract, left shift, add. Now, 0.008 can be written in the scientific notation as like this. 3 places to the right, then you can write it as 8.0 into 10 raised to minus 3. How many digits you shifted to the right? This rule, this is called as scientific notation. Now there will be no ambiguity. You can easily say that 7.0 has got how many significant figures? So according to the second rule, zeros after the decimal point will be significant. You can write the number of significant figures definitely as a 2. Here 8.0 into 10 raised to minus 3. Here 8.0 will have significant figures 2. Now observe. Now to get this one in the scientific notation, you have to shift to the right. Right means in mathematics and physics, even in chemistry also, you will come across negative power to the base 10. You are shifting how many digits now to get 8 point in the scientific notation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 places, you have to write it. Right? Now, how I can write it now? I can write it as 8.13 into 10 raised to. How many digits you have shifted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you shift the decimal point to the right, then you have to write, subtract how much from it? 3 plus 3, 6. 10 raised to minus 6. Now, number of significant figures are very clear now. Now, 8.13 is significant figures is 3. Like this, whenever you get first non-zero digit comes after 0.000 so on, in that case, best way of expressing it is in a scientific notation. In scientific notation, so you need not worry about it. The significant figures can be, if you write it as 7.0, it will have 2 significant figures. 8.0, it will have 2 significant figures. 8.13 into 10 raised to minus 6, it will have only this particular part, that is decimal part, this decimal number part you have to take. You can neglect this. So therefore, scientific notation will help you whenever there is a first non-zero digits comes after number of zeros, and there you have to write in scientific notation and decide. Therefore, in physics and chemistry, you are using scientific notation so that the significant figures can be very, very clearly understood. That is a third rule. Take the fourth rule. Fourth rule says that zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. Two non-zero digits are significant. Very important topic. Don't neglect it, my dear students. Because if you learn this topic perfectly, your calculations will be very clear, and many problems, numericals up to 3 decimal places, 4 decimal places you will get in the laboratory. In that case, how to express it in scientific notation, and what are significant figures, how to write the final answer. This particular significant figure concept helps you. Zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. What is the meaning of it? Significant. Observe here. If I give a number to you, 3.06. See, 0 is sandwiched between 3 and 6. Now, this 0 is significant. Right? If you take only 3.0, right? So, 0 depends. And if it is sandwiched between 3.06 if I take, so number of significant figures, this 0 is significant. Therefore, total number of significant figures are 1, 2, 3. Therefore, it has how many significant figures? 3. If I give you 2.007, tell me how many significant figures are there according to this rule? Can you answer? You be interactive. I will be observing how many significant figures in it. I will give problems. You have to solve. How many significant figures in it? 2.007. Total is one. There are 2 zeros, but they are between what? Between 2 non-zero. Non-zero means 2 is non-zero, 7 is non-zero. These 2 zeros are significant according to this rule. Therefore, total number of significant figures are 4. Meaningful digits, which can be written with certainty, plus 1 uncertain. Now, 2.00 is certain, plus 1 is uncertain, totally 3 plus 1 is 4. That is the meaning of it. I hope you understood. Next, fifth one. Just you keep it in your mind while writing the answers. After multiplication or division or addition, that there they will help you. Leading 0 before the decimal point. Leading 0 before the decimal point. Before the decimal point. Look at the zeros. When the zeros are insignificant, when the zeros are significant. Leading 0 before the decimal point are insignificant. What is the meaning of it? We will try to understand. Insignificant. See, some of that, I hope you noted these examples. Have pen and paper, jot down the points. Don't study science or any class in science without a pen and notebook. Jot down the important points and you can ask the doubts in the chat box. You can interact here. This is interactive class, therefore live stream. And ask your friends also to join the live stream. Right, Monday to Saturday, every day throughout the year, Logzi classes will run. Right, leading 0 before the decimal point. If I write here 0.78, observe this leading 0 before the decimal point. This is insignificant. Means you should not consider it as a meaningful digits. The meaningful digits are only 2. Therefore, so the number of significant figures in it are 2. If I give you 0.518. Now, according to the rule, there is 0 before the decimal point and the number of significant figures in it will be 5. I hope you are getting me. So that I write it in the scientific notation, it will change. 0.78, I can write it in the scientific notation by shifting the decimal point to the right. You can write it as 7.8 into 10 raised to minus 1. Do you agree with me? If you shift the decimal point one place to the right, 10 to the power must be subtracted. Therefore, the rule is right shift the decimal point, subtract. Right shift the decimal point, subtract. To write it in the scientific notation, observe here. Now you tell me how many significant figures if you shift the decimal point to the right. To write it in the scientific notation, you will get 5.18 into 10 raised to minus 1. Now, the significant figures are very clear. See, don't consider this 10 to the power. Count the number of digits here, 2. Therefore, significant figures are 2. 5.18. You can clearly see that there are 3. Therefore, writing a particular number with no whole number part. This part in the decimal number is called as whole number part. This part is called as a decimal part. These are multiples of 10. These are divisions of 10. It is 5 by 10, 1 by 100, 8 by 1000, so on. Right? So this is how you can decide scientific notation. Means zeros before, that is before the decimal point are insignificant. Just you keep them in your mind. Last one in it. When a number ends in zeros that are not to the right of the decimal point, when a number ends with 0, with zeros that are not to the right side of, decimal point, that are not to the right of the decimal point, they are insignificant. Now I will show you with examples. First you note down the law. When a number ends with zeros that are not to the right side of decimal point, they are insignificant. If I write only 160, say centimeter, if I write, observe here. Is there any decimal point written here? No, decimal point is not written. When a decimal point is 160.0 can be written as 160.0 also. If it is written as 160.0, the decimal point after 0 are significant. Are you getting me? If you write it as 160.0 also you can write. Now observe here what happens is zeros without a decimal point is there. This zero is not considered in the significant figures. Then how many digits are there significant? 2. Therefore here the number of significant figures will be 2 only. Now how many significant figures are there now? Now observe, there is 0 after decimal point. Now the number of significant figures becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. Observe the difference. Are you getting me? And even you can take 16,500. I have written only like this. I have not written any decimals. So in that case, how you can write it is, that is the zeros without a decimal point. When a number ends with zeros that are not to the right of the decimal point. Right side of the decimal point, if there are zeros, then those zeros are significant. You observed in this case. Now observe in this case. Now zeros are no decimal point is put. When a no decimal point is put, try to understand clearly. Yes, I'll be seeing in between. Yes, sir. Please teach scientific notation. So I already taught my dear Varuna in my previous class. Please watch my scientific notation topic in the live stream. You will get it. What is scientific notation? I will tell you. It is very simple. Very, very simple. Means writing a number, I will show you this only. In the form of 10 into n into 10 raised to n. Where this number lies between 1 is less than n is less than 10. Means this the whole number part must be greater than 1 and or less than 10. Means from 1.00 to 9.999 ವರೆಗೂ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ between 1 and 10 ಇರಬೇಕು. ಈ n ಏನಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ lies between 1 and 10. And this n may be positive or negative depending upon the value. I will show you. You can understand very easily. Now, there are zeros after 165. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. According to this property number 6, do you think they are significant? When a number ends with zeros that are not to the right side of a decimal point, they are insignificant. Therefore, you have to neglect these 2 zeros. Then you can write the answer as how many significant figures are there? 3 significant figures are there. Okay. Now I will teach you. This problem of number of significant figures is confusing whenever a number ends. In order to solve this, you have to write it in the scientific notation. Now, how you can write it? Now, the same thing if I write 16500.0. Observe. Now, this particular 0, where it is after the decimal point 0 is there, then these will become, all the numbers become significant. Now, how many significant figures are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are six significant figures now. Means zeros after the decimal point are significant. Now, how to write this 16,500 in the decimal form? Our rule is that this n must lie between 1 and 10. Means I have to shift this decimal point to the left where you have to write it as 1.6. If you shift the decimal point to the left place, there is a very simple rule. You can write it as 1.65. You can write a 00 into 10 raised to. See, whenever you shift a decimal point to the left, how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4. This n raised to n, right? You have to add to the power. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 10 raised to 4. Now, if you write scientific, this is the scientific notation, the significant figures are very, very clear. Now, how many significant figures are there in it? Now, in scientific notation, there are zeros after the decimal point. How many significant figures are there? 1 point means zeros after the decimal point are significant. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Observe. You should not consider this a 10 to the power 4. Number of significant figures are 5. Even you can write it as 1.650. If I write it, now tell me, it is also 1.4 only. Okay. Now, can you tell me how many significant figures are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. If you write only 1.65 into 10 raised to 4, in all the cases, you will get 16,500 only. Observe. Now, the number of significant figures will be equal to, so number of significant figures in the scientific notation, that is n. This n will decide the significant figures. Now if I write 1.65, now the into 10 raised to 4, now the number of significant figures are only 3. You have to observe only n. Are you getting me? If you write 1.65 into 10 raised to 4, you will again get 16,500 only. In all the cases, you will get what? 16,500 only. Are you getting me? This is first thing. If you write it as shift the decimal point to the left, therefore the rule is to write in scientific notation, left shift, right? N places or m places, n places, left shift decimal point to n digits in the scientific notation, n into 10 raised to, suppose that already there is n, then you have to add this m digits, then you have to add that m to this. Now there was 4 here, I have shifted decimal point to the 4 places, so this was 10 raised to 0, you will get 10 raised to 4. Are you getting me? So that I give you 1.65 into, sorry, if I write 165, say suppose 10 raised to minus 8 I have given you. Is it in the scientific notation? It is not in the scientific notation. Try to understand. Same I am explaining. It is Varun. Okay. See, 165 to 10 raised to minus 8. Is it in the scientific notation? No. If I put a decimal point here and shift the decimal point 2 places to the left, now it becomes what? 1.65. Already what is there? Minus 8 is there. Now you shifted the decimal point how many places? 2 places to the left. If you shift the decimal points to the left, then you have to add. Add means you have to add 2 to it. Then you get 1.65 into 10 raised to minus 8 plus 2 will be how much? Minus 6. I hope you understood. If you shift left by m digits, you have to add that m. Right shift, subtract. Right shift, subtract. Suppose I will take the same number. You can understand clearly. See, suppose that I have written the same 165 as a 0.0165 into, suppose that I have 10 raised to minus 8. Observe here. Now, is it in the scientific notation? In scientific notation, whole number part must be 1 or greater than 1. Therefore, to get the whole number part 1 or greater than 1, I have to shift this to the 2 places to the right. If you shift the decimal point 2 places to the right, you have to write it as 1.65. Carefully remember, you will come across. If you shift right, shift the decimal point to the m digits to the left, then you have to add. If you shift 2 places to the right, then subtract. It will become minus 2. Are you getting me? Now it becomes 1.65 into 10 raised to minus 10. Varuna, now you tell me, is the point clear to you? You can answer in the comment box. Is your doubt clear? You be interactive. If you ask a question, I will be observing. After teaching something, be interactive. 1.65 to 10 raised to minus 10. Therefore, the rule is to write the scientific notation. This n must lie between 1 to 10. Right? The rule is a left shift, add. Simple rule. Remember, generally don't make the rule complicated. Left shift, add. Add means plus. Right shift, subtract. Keep in your mind these small things. You in the mind generally use lesser the words in the mind, faster will be application skill. Calculation skill. How? Left shift. Understood that it is a left shift, add, right shift, subtract to express it in the decimal form. N into 10 raised to n. N may be sometimes positive, sometimes negative, depending upon the power given to you. I hope you understood the things are clear. And the last rule, last rule in it is exact numbers, exact numbers, exact numbers, exact numbers can be treated as, can be treated as, treated as, can be treated as they have infinite significant figures. I will tell you how. Infinite significant figures, significant figures. For example, if I take, okay, if I take a 12 banana, look at here, 12 bananas is a definite number, means 1 dozen. 12 can be written as 1 dozen banana will have exactly 12, right? Now if you take a 12 banana, right, how you can write it? You can write it in a different decimal number. I will tell you. If I write it as 12.0, now tell me what is the number of significant figures? SF, significant figures. Now the significant figures are 3. I can write the same 12 as 12.00. Now the significant figure become 4. 12.000. Now the significant figures after zeros after decimal point are significant. Now the significant bigger figures becomes 5. If I write 12.000000000, how many will be there? Infinite number of zeros you can put. Now you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number of significant figures are 10. If the numbers are exact, understood? Thank you. Thank you. You understood? You just ask the doubts like that. I'll be watching. I'll be seeing your comment box. Be active and interactive. Therefore, I am coming live. Understood? Whenever definite numbers are there, 12 bananas, 5 pens, 10 students. Like this, if the exact number is there, then the number of significant figures are infinite. Why infinite? You put the decimal point, put 10. It is also 12 only. 12 can also be written as 12.00. 12 can also be written as 12.000. 12 can also be written as 12.00. Any number of 0. As you go on increasing the infinite number of zeros, if you put, its value will be 12 only, but you can put infinite number of digits. So that is the meaning of significant figures. Very, very important. I hope you understood all the rules. Right? If you have got any doubts, you can ask me in the doubt box regarding significant figures. Now the question comes, whenever you add a number, I will come to the point. Suppose that you are asked one question, how to write the answers. Suppose that in any calculation you are writing it as 2.2 plus 2.22 plus 3.124. Suppose that you are asked to add the decimal points. How do you add them? You add them as a 2.2. See, adding decimal numbers, many students have got confusions. See here, first what you have to do is, you have to write a decimal point first in normal school method or college method. 3.124. Write whole number first. Put the decimal point. Second number, 2.22, 2.22. Wherever digits are missing, you write 0. Now, put the decimal point first, 2.2. The numbers are, wherever numbers are missing, you write them as 0, 0. Right? Now, add them, you will get 4. 2 plus 2, decimal part you add 4. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 3, 7.544. Observe. Now, how the final answer should be kept? Final answer during addition and subtraction or multiplication or division you take. Final answer in addition, subtraction, multiplication, division must be expressed in lowest number of significant figures. Expressed in a lowest number of significant figures. Look at here, significant figures. Observe. Out of 2.2 is given to us, 2.22 is given to us, 3.124 given to us. How many significant figures are present in 2.2? There are 2 significant figures. How many significant figures are present in here? 3 significant figures. How many significant figures are present in 3.124? There are 4 significant figures. I hope you are getting me. Which particular number has the lowest number of significant figures? 2. Therefore, your final answer should be written in what? Final answer should be written in what? Written in only 2 significant figures. Correct answer will be 7.5. Right? Among all of them, maybe addition, maybe subtraction, maybe multiplication, maybe division. You are doing it. So the final answer of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division must be expressed in a lowest number of significant figures. In which number the significant figures are lowest here? You can see that 2.2, 2.22, 3.14, 2, 3, 4. Your final answer should be written in 5 only. So how to make it? For this, there is a technique called as rounding off of numbers. Rounding off of numbers. Rounding off. Generally, we approximate, round off. If suppose that I want to pay, I purchase a grocery of 1000 rupees, 20 paise. If the bill is like this, if I ask the shopkeeper, sir, 1000 rupayi 20 paise aiti, 1000 rupayi na phone pay ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಯಾಕೆ 2.0 ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಈಗ ನಾ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಪ 20 ಪೈಸೆ ನಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ 1000 rupees ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಯು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. 1000 rupees ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. 20 ಪೈಸೆ ಹಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್. ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ರಿ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆ 100 rupees ಅದಾವು, 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ ಏನಂತಾನ, ಎಸ್ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ನಡೀತಿದೆ, 100 ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಸಾಕಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ 100 rupees ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್. Means what? Rounding off of a number. There are very simple rules, right? Remember how to round off a number, right? So while rounding off a number, you have to remember, suppose that I have here, I will write some number 3.16, 4.58. Observe here. Suppose that I want to round up the last digit. If it is greater than 5, isn't it? You take these 2 examples. If last digit is to be rounded off, is a greater than 5, greater than, what is the symbol of greater than? I will write greater than 5. Then remove last number by adding 1 to the preceding number. Remove last number, last digit, remove last digit by adding how much? 1 digit to the preceding number. What is the meaning of it? Observe, I will teach you. 3.16 is there. 3.16. I want to eliminate this 6 because it is greater than 6. Therefore, you have to add 1 to the previous digit. Then it approximately becomes a 3.2. If you write the answer, now I have rounded off the 6. And observe 4.58. Observe the last digit to be eliminated. So that you want to eliminate this 8, which is greater than 5. Greater than 5. Then you have to add 1 digit to the previous and write it as approximately equal to 4 point, round off. It is not exact. 5 is there, add 1 to the 5, you will get 4.6. I hope you understood the rule of rounding off of number. Rounding off. Second rule in it is, suppose that I have the number 1.14 and 2.13 or 3.12 if it is there. Means if the last digit to be removed is less than 5, if the last digit to be removed, right, to be removed is less than 5, then remove it without changing the previous digit. Remove it without changing previous digit. How? Preceding digit. Means what? Observe. 4 is less than 5, 3 is less than 5, 2 is less than 5. How you round it off? You can write it as 1.2. 14 is equal to 1.1 only. Right? You can remove this without adding anything to the previous digit. Similarly, 2.13 can be approximately written as rounded off. 3 can be eliminated without making any changes as 2.1 only. Similarly, 3.12 can be approximated without making any changes, 3.1 only. Are you getting me? Suppose that I ask you third and last rule. You remember these things during calculations in physics and chemistry. Therefore, this chapter some basic concepts in chemistry for both 11th and 12th standard, even for competitive exams. Very, very important. Learn the first chapter perfectly. Your physical chemistry, numerical problems, even in physics also, your problems will be solved. Therefore, I am focusing on this chapter. Suppose I give you a round of 8.25 and 7.35. Observe. If the last digit to be removed is equal to 5, then the problem comes. What is the rule then? Rule you note down. If the last digit to be removed, last digit to be removed is equal to 5. We studied so far greater than 5, less than 5. Suppose if it is exactly 5, then what you have to do is, if you have to check the preceding number. What is the preceding number is 8.25 is even number. What is the preceding number in 7.35 is 3, right? Then if case 1, if preceding number is even, preceding number is even, right? Remove the last digit without any change. Last digit without any change. Means what? How you can write round off? 8.25 can be rounded off into approximately equal to 8.2. You keep it as it is. If the preceding number of the 5, if the 5 is the last digit, preceding number is even number, then you don't change it. Remember it carefully. Second case is, if the preceding number is odd number, observe, 3 is the preceding number. If the preceding number is odd, note down the rules correctly. Number is odd. If you write while studying, they will go to permanent memory. Otherwise, you will forget them easily. If the preceding number is odd number, then remove 5. By adding one digit. To the preceding number. I hope point is very, very clear to you. Preceding number. Observe what you have here. 7.35 is there. How do you write 7.35? 7.35. Observe. 5 is the last digit to be removed. Then 3 is odd number. Therefore, you have to add 1 to it. You will get what? 7.4. Then you can eliminate 5. I hope you understood the rules of rounding off of number. Right? To round off the number. I hope the things are clear to you. Any doubts in this? Okay. This is one thing. Before I start laws of chemical combination, coming to the important laws, you have to learn last thing, that is precision and accuracy. What is the last concept? Precision and accuracy. If you don't understand, rewind it again, because it is not a offline class, online class. Mute the video. You can again and again watch it for 1 or 2 times. If you are a slow learner, right, you can understand it clearly. If you repeat 2 to 3 times what I explained, you can easily understand it. Okay. Even for poor students, if there are any poor students, for them I am doing this. And particularly coming from Kannada medium, ಏನೇನು ಗಾಬರಾಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ್ರಿ. Karnataka students, I am working for Karnataka state students more, because I am Karnataka. I love, because I am also from Kannada medium up to 10th standard, and many Kannada medium students face problems here while solving. Please guide or ask them to join our Logzi family by subscribing the Logzi channel. This will support you. This is our service. Logzi channel, technically powered by Vedims app. Already I have told you, Vedims, both of them are YouTubes. Logzi is also YouTube. Here also I taught. Vedims is an app based. It is an app. Before you open the app, you can see 1 or 2 videos. In the app, already available in Play Store. Our students of 2004 batch done it. Play Store prepared it to serve and help the students. And this app can be downloaded just by paying 540 permanently yours. But in YouTube also available, right? Before you download, if you have got any doubts, to pay 540 and download it. You can watch my YouTube channel Vedims. So there I have discussed 10 topics in module 1. First module 1, 10 topics are there which will improve the basics. ಈ ಬಹಳ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ರಿ ಸರ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಾಗ ಸರಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಾಗ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲೇಷನ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 5th standard to 10th standard. All of them are covered in this Vedims app. 15 minutes videos will be there, and you just open the 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes videos are there. Watch them with pen and paper again, and then you can give quiz tests. Means mind maths, speed maths techniques I have taught there. Vedic maths techniques, we call it as mind maths, so that let it go globally, not only Indian. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ವೇದಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಳಸಿವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ವೇದಿಮ್ಸ್ ಆಪ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. 540 rupees ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ನಾಗ ಏನರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ನಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. ರೈಟ್, ನಿಮ್ದು PUC1 ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ is available in my video. Go to any video between 6:30 to 7:30 in or any videos of PUC1 topics. There I have kept. You will get it in one or the other. Regularly I will not put the link. PUC1 class, PUC1 link will be there. Click on that. You will join my WhatsApp group. And you are not my subscribers, I consider them who have subscribed, who have joined with my WhatsApp group. I will write their phone numbers, and I will prepare a Excel sheet. I'll give you a roll number and take the attendance slowly, like your regular class. Okay. So module 1, 10 topics are there in the same Vedims app. Chemistry and mathematics, PUC1, chemistry and maths, PUC1 questions I'll give here. If possible, we are preparing courses there, right? We will prepare courses, or I will send you in the WhatsApp group multiple choice questions, and time based test will be taken here only in the live class. I will send you, and you just solve them for 20 minutes, 20 questions, or 30 minutes, 30 questions, 20 minutes, 20 questions. Then the next 20 minutes I will discuss the multiple choice questions up to CET level, NEET level questions. I will send you in the PDF in the WhatsApp group, and you can join the WhatsApp group by clicking this thing, and later you download Vedims app, right? So here your mind maths will be improved. First you watch mind maths before you download. If you got any doubts here, you first watch the YouTube channel. Only classes are available there, not the quiz tests. Quiz tests will be there available in the app. App will analyze and give you on addition, subtraction, and this is not available in YouTube. And your quiz test will be taken 8 minutes. More than 10,000 questions are there. 60 questions will be there. Only on addition I have made topics, 5 topics, addition 1.1 to 1.5, 5 topics are there. You have to learn them. After that you will get in the app 80 minutes, 60 questions. If you clear 42 questions, it is impossible, very difficult. For that you need very speed and accuracy. Then the app will leave you to the second topic. Otherwise you have to repeatedly practice this addition only. These are all mind maths techniques. So they will help you to improve your calculation speed. Before downloading, you can see the Vedim's YouTube channel, VEDIMS. You can see my photo there available. Desai sir, myself Desai sir, your mind maths trainer. I will start there. And there you can study and improve your basic maths. Particularly our concern is more about those students who are poor in mathematics, poor in calculation, not fit for competitive examinations like NEET, JEE, or any competitive examinations, or time based. Your application skill should be improved, speed and accuracy. For that this Vedim's app will help you. Basic model we have prepared already. Advanced model I am preparing this year. And first of all you watch the YouTube channel, then you in the Play Store it is available just by paying 540 permanently yours. You are not doing it for commercial purpose. Permanently yours. Every year you need not pay for 540. Once you pay 540, it is a lifetime. This app will be yours. Every now and then you cannot do it. And if you download it and tell me in the WhatsApp group, yes sir, I have downloaded the Vedim's app, and you practice it and tell me updates in the WhatsApp group, how your maths is improving slowly, particularly for NEET and JEE, physics and numerical chemistry and maths, NEET and JEE. You need fast calculations, fast applications. Fast application skills in mathematics, if they are improved, your physics will also improve, right? And the last part, you just study before the next class, precision and accuracy. Precision and accuracy. Tomorrow, every alternative day, today is Monday, remember correctly, and alternate day, today I have taken chemistry, and Tuesday will be maths. Already started sets in it. First chapter 1 in Puc-I. You can join me at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. I will put it in WhatsApp group, WhatsApp also. More updates will be present in WhatsApp. In WhatsApp, if you join my WhatsApp, advantage is that assignments I will send there. Assignments I will send there. Question papers I will send there. And multiple choice questions test I will take in the offline only. After every chapter I will take the test. One written test, subjective test in the classroom only. Self-evaluation you have to do. MCQ test in the live class only. I will send you in your WhatsApp group. If you join my Puc-I WhatsApp group, these are the benefits. In the live stream only I will solve them. Therefore, join the WhatsApp group. I will take your phone numbers from the joining link is available in video. So that's all today, my dear students. Next tomorrow at 6:30, you be ready with study of sets. Set theory is the basic theory to develop modern mathematics. Some basic concepts are easy chapter, but not that easy. Some tricky questions will appear there. Those I will give you in the MCQ. I will send you in your WhatsApp group, and I will inform you one day before. Tomorrow, after completion of the first chapter, you will have one subjective test of 20 marks, one objective test of CET and JEE level, NEET level questions will be there. So those MCQ 30 minutes or 20 minutes, 20 questions I will give you, and after 20 minutes, and I will come live and go on discussing them, and you have to check your answers. Keep a notebook and pen open and come live and discuss those questions and write the correct answers, so that you can understand where you have gone wrong. That will improve your speed. I will set the timer, right, from 6:30 to 7. I will send you in the WhatsApp group. That is tomorrow there is MCQ test. Sharp at 6:30 in your WhatsApp group. I will come live at 7 o'clock to solve the same paper. Then you have to correct your mistakes and tell me your name and marks in the WhatsApp group, and I will put them in the Excel sheet, take the rank list and send you in the WhatsApp group your rank. Right? In the WhatsApp group, you are considered as Lokji is not a YouTube channel. Lokji is an institution. I am not a YouTuber. I am your teacher if you accept me, and I will take tests and everything. And my goal is to prepare you for annual exam as well as competitive exams, board exam as well as competitive exam. It is a very systematically planned course, my dear students. And if you like this Lokji powered by Vedims, technically powered by Vedims app, right? This Vedims app slowly converted to courses also. Right now, the process is going on. We'll take the test here only in the offline class unless the courses are uploaded there. We are already creating courses for class 10, state, CBSE, ICSE. For PUC-I, slowly we will go on uploading because it is time consuming, and we are still the app is to be updated. Now already mind maths 10 topics are already uploaded. Fidget tests are available there. Okay, subject tests will slowly go on expanding it to all competitive exams, and it is a tech course, technically course based. You can sitting at your study table. Myself, the SI sir, want to support you with more than 27 plus year of experience of training 8th standard to 12th standard chemistry and mathematics. Okay, meet you tomorrow, my dear students. Till then, sleep well, eat well, keep your mind and body fit. Go regularly to the college and have perfect timetable. All the best, my dear students. Meet you tomorrow at 6:30. Bye bye. See you. We'll continue with set theory. Have separate notebooks for mathematics. From chapter 1, I will start. And at 8:30, trigonometry identities I am teaching. Those who are weak in trigonometry 10th standard, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬಂದು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, ಸರ್ ನಡುಕ ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ಒಂಚೂರು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್, ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಬೈ ಬೈ, ಸಿ ಯು ಟುಮಾರೋ.